maka na ọ bụrụ sọ ndị ahụ siri ike bụ ihe tụọrọ anyị vootu nwa ndị ahụ na-adịrọ mma ndị ahụ na-enye nsogbu ndị were one challenge ma ọ bụkwa na the other so na ndị tụọrọ anyị ya bụ vootu.
Emume anyị na-ebe ụbọchị taa bụ emume icheta ndị ọlụsị the physically challenged anyị dị happy na ọ ga nke ọma ka na ndị dị physical ha bịa n'igwe.
Ndị butere erela afọ ọma Enugu South Local Government bụ ndị aṅụrị jupụtara n'obi ma too mbọ gọọmenti na-aba ịhụta na ha nwee obi ụtọ. Site n'Enugu, abụ m Chimaroke Ugwu.
Ndewo Chimaroke. Asọmpi egwuregwu ndị anaghị anụ ihe bụ nke a haziri na ncheta Maazị Dean tupu Emeka Odumegwu onye nagoro ara mmụọ. Ya bụ asọmpi ebidoro na mpaghara South East Enugu nke steeti sonyere na ya gụnyere Enugu, Anambra, Abia na Delta. Chika Okorie, akụkọ agataghị mma n'ọnụ.
Ya bụ asọmpi nke dị n'etiti ndị Enugu na Anambra bụkwa ihe agbara ọfụma ebe ndị na-agba ya ji anya ha na-agba na onye nọ n'isi agbamụ bọọlụ ahụ jikwa akwa uwe mmemme iji wee na-egosi ha ihe a na-eme. Ebe ndị Enugu nwetara ọkpọ goolu 4, ndị Anambra enwetaghịkwa ma ọlị. Ka ọ na-agbape ya bụ ịgba bọọlụ maka ịkwanyere ugwu nyere Chukwuemeka Ojukwu, onye kọmishọna na-ahụ maka ndị ntorobịa na egwuregwu bụrụ Ike Ekweremmadụ gakwara n'iru kwuo sị na gọvanọ Peter Mba na-agbakwa mbọ n'ebe ọ pụrụ iche ịhụ na onye ọbụla so n'ihe a na-eme maka mmepe tọrọ atọ. Ya bụ egwuregwu bụkwa nke eji akwado mgbambọọlụ nke ụwa a ga-agba na afọ na-abịanụ na Tokyo nke dị na Japan, gbasakwara ndị anaghị anụ ihe. Ya bụ nsọmpi rikwara nnukwu ego.
Anyị bụ n'obi Governor of Enugu State bụ n'obi His Excellency the Governor of Enugu State Dr. Peter Ndubisi Mba ji were obi gọọmenti and ezigbo obi wee nye approval, kedu oyibo na-akpọ approval of the sum of 12 million naira iji wee kwadowe ihe anyị na-eme bụ ka ndị na-ada anụ ihe ka enwekwara na Enugu steeti ejiri ha egwu.
Site ka ndị a si agba ya bụ bọọlụ ụkwụ na-egosi na mmadụ nwere ike inweta ihe niile ọ chọrọ. Ya bụ oge eji gbaa bọọlụ ụkwụ ndị a nara anyị ihe gosikwara ike gọvanọ na-achị steeti a bụ Peter Mba nwere na-agbasikwe mbọ ike ịhụ na awulitere egwuregwu ma mekwa ka onye ọbụla soro n'ihe a na-eme. Na Enugu, abụ m Chika Okorie.
Ndewo Chika. Tupu m apịachie kerekwa isiokwu anyị jiri mere akụkọ. Maazị Nnamdi Odele abụrụla onye tụrụ ugo mmeri dịka onyeisi ndị Ratau NTA Enugu Network Center. Mmadụ ọnụọgụ ha karịrị 300,000 ndị nwere ọrụsị eritere erere akụrụngwa dịka mba ụwa meribere ncheta ndị ọrụsị. Anyị kọkwara gị na ebidoro asọmpi bọọlụ ndị anaghị adị ihe n'Enugu iji cheta Maazị Dean Chukwuemeka Odumegwu onye nagoro ara mmụọ. Ndewo ma daalụ maka isonyere anyị ma chebiri Chuka Ugwu ka ọ gbachara aka ụwa n'asụsụ Bekee. Ka chi bọọnụ.
Engineering Department emerges Chairman Ratawu NTA Enugu Network Center. 300 people with disability benefits from free medical care and gadgets. Plus, first Dean Ojukwu Football Championship begins in Enugu. Remember, you can watch us live on our YouTube channel at NTA Enugu. A very good evening and welcome to the news at 7. I am Chika Ugu with the details. The National Peace Committee says democracy has made significant progress with the conduct of consistent general elections for 25 years in the Fourth Republic. This was part of summation at a high-level discourse on religion and democracy with special focus on challenges to democracy in Nigeria. Timothy Yusuf reports.
Many believe the National Peace Committee has contributed to peaceful and credible elections, fostering political stability since its creation in 2014. As part of efforts to deepen the success story, the committee brought together these influential leaders from various sectors to mediate conflicts and promote dialogue on national issues.
To govern Nigeria, you don't need to be, I don't care whether you go to mosque or you go to church. Because the issues that we need to resolve, fixing potholes, doesn't require prayer. Giving us electricity, we cannot pass that responsibility on to God. He's given us the resources, He's given us the manpower. So our responsibility as religious leaders is to also continue to hold a certain candle to those who govern.
This discourse on religion and democracy in Nigeria with the theme Challenges to Democracy in Nigeria, Religion as a Building Block for Democratic Growth in Nigeria has specific objectives to better existence and quality of life.
A situation where election has not yet started and somebody is already blowing horn, is always the trumpet of crisis, and the person, nothing has happened to him. I'm against it.
It is essential that we engage these leaders in discussions about the importance of upholding democratic values such as tolerance, respect for human rights, and active participation in governance.
Participants agreed that they can potentially shape the attitude, opinion, and behaviors of millions of Nigerians, and as well address the interplay between religion and governance. Timothy Yusuf, NTA News.
An 8-man executive has been elected to pilot the affairs of radio, television, theatre, and Art Workers Union of Nigeria, Ratawu, NTA Enugu Network Center, for the period of 2 years. Ifeyinwa Daniel Upai monitored the election and now reports.
The election, which was conducted and monitored by the Enugu State Ratawu chairman and its zonal counterpart, started with the accreditation of 42 members of the union. The manifesto of the contestants was also read to all members present. Thereafter, dissolution of the old executive.
God bestowed on me as the chairman of Ratawu Enugu State, I hereby dissolve the chapter ESCO of NTA Ratawu.
It was an open ballot exercise. At the end, Comrade Emmanuel Odele emerged as the chairman of the Ratawu NTA chapter with 29 votes, defeating Kinsili Ofebu, who scored 12 votes. Chisom Ozioko scored 23 votes to become the vice chairman. Others are Matthew Amoke, secretary; Emmanuel Ogodo, assistant secretary; Ilabuchi Vivian, treasurer, amongst others.
We thank God that this day came and we have achieved a success. What transpired here today showed that the whole Ratawu is one family.
I want to assure them that the incoming administration will do their very best to ensure that staff welfare becomes a theme of priority
I promised them accountability, transparency, to make sure that every cover that comes in and goes out into the union's accounts will be well accounted for.
The state chairman, Trish Eze, and the outgone chairman has this to say.
It went on smoothly. I'm sure you must have observed it. It went on smoothly, and we thank God that we now have a new chairman for the chapter. Came with my ESCO, and of course we have our zonal organizing secretary. So together we made things happen, and we thank God.
The election has actually come and gone, and I thank God the way it went. My advice to the incoming chairman and his team is that he should continue from where I stopped.
The election witnessed by the staff of NTA Enugu Network Center was adjudged free and fair. In Enugu, Ifeyinwa Daniel Okpai, NTA News.
As the world marks Disability Day, about 300 persons with disability in Enugu South have benefited from free medical care and distribution of wheelchairs, clutches, hearing aids, and other gadgets. Chimaroke Ugu reports that the free medical care was organized by the Enugu South local government area in collaboration with physiotherapy department of the UNTH.
I had to shed tears. That happened to be tears of joy as I was receiving this thing, because I was not born disabled. Rather, I was a victim of armed robbery attack, stroke, Niger Delta terrorism. And today somebody has cared, to the glory of God. God will bless Mayor of Enugu South.
The theme of the 2024 World Disability Day, amplifying the leadership of persons with disability for an inclusive and sustainable future, underscores the critical need to empower people with disability, enabling them to take on leadership roles in critical sectors and beyond, and to raise awareness of the situation of persons with disability in all aspects of political, social, and cultural life.
Somebody can be on a wheelchair and become a professor. Somebody can be on a wheelchair and become a millionaire or a multi-millionaire, become captains of industry. But that mobility is important. So what you're doing here, posterity will thank you for it.
Taking that decision of bringing trained physiotherapists instead of quack physiotherapy for this occasion follows that two steps of the fight for back. So I congratulate you for this.
Giving voice to the voiceless, giving mobility to those who are immobile. And what he just demonstrated today is indeed a testament to the promises he made to the electorate of Enugu South local government, making sure that he runs an all-inclusive governance.
The organizers say the free medical outreach for persons with disability is in line with Governor Peter Mbah's resolve to deliver on the People's Charter of Needs. They maintain that government has the duty to promote the rights and well-being of the disabled at every level of development.
I believe that what we have done today is to work in line with the promises we made with our people, especially the disabled, because of the support that are given to the governments, at the local government and also the states, and also to toe the line of His Excellency the Governor, because he is not joking with anything that concerns with health.
When it comes to disability, so many disability people, what keep them most at home and all from associating with people is lack of movement. We decided to engage with them in today to celebrate with them.
Beneficiaries at the outreach program were overjoyed by the good gesture, which will actively shape the condition of their lives. In Enugu, Chimaroke Ugu, NTA.
Let's now take a break. The news continues shortly.
When malaria won't show power for your side, it can knock you down. I'm a soft gel. Me can tell you to say, malaria medicine when don't get bad taste or bitter taste for mouth, and it's easy to swallow. Try. I call red game changer. I'm a them soft gel.
Say no to malaria. Yes to life.
Some glad morning when this life is o'er, I'll fly away.
The
nominees of Late Surveyor S.G. Wakemba of Owo Ahia Autonomous Community in Obiungwa Local Government Area and Late Chief Anaba Ogbea of Umuala Nsulu Autonomous Community in Isialangwa North Local Government Area in Abia State announced the passing unto glory of our most beloved, cherished and respected mother, daughter, sister, mother-in-law and grandmother, late Mrs. Stacy Eunice Okachi Wakemba, aged 83. Funeral arrangements. Thursday, 5th December 2024, 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Brief stopover at Late Chief Anaba Ogbea's compound, Umuala Nsulu Autonomous Community in Isialangwa North Local Government Area of Abia State. 6:30 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. Visitation and keeping night watch at Late Surveyor S.G. Wakemba's compound at Owo Ahia Autonomous Community in Obiungwa Local Government Area, Abia State. Friday, 6th December 2024, 7:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Lying in state at Late S.G. Wakemba's compound at Owo Ahia Autonomous Community in Obiungwa Local Government Area of Abia State. 9:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Funeral service at Late Surveyor S.G. Wakemba's compound at Owo Ahia Autonomous Community in Obiungwa Local Government Area of Abia State. 12 noon. Interment follows immediately after at Late Surveyor S.G. Wakemba's compound at Owo Ahia Autonomous Community in Obiungwa Local Government Area of Abia State. She is survived by her children, grandchildren and numerous relatives. Mama, may your gentle and kind soul rest in peace. Amen. Announcer, Uche Wakemba, daughter for the family.
Welcome back. The first Dean Chukwuemeka Ojukwu Southeast Deaf Football Championship has kicked off in Enugu State with 4 participating states of Enugu, Anambra, Abia and Delta. Chika Okorie reports that the 5th day tournament is taking place at the Nnamdi Azikiwe Stadium.
The competition, which had a team of 11 players on each side, made use of the eyes and sign language, while the referee had a whistle and red flag as the rule demands. The game lasted for 70 minutes, with Enugu and Anambra slugging it out at 4-0 in favor of Enugu.
It's a great pleasure for him to captain Enugu team. At least they were able to get a 4-0 win against Anambra. I want to thank the governor for the opportunity that he has given them. At least he really showed them that he is an inclusive governor. So he also wants to use this opportunity to beg the general public to come and watch that, so that they can see that the deaf can do it.
Kickstarting the league match in honor of Chukwuemeka Ojukwu, the Enugu State Commissioner for Youth and Sports, Lloyd Ike Ekweremadu, said Governor Peter Mba wants an all-inclusive administration to boost rapid growth and development in every sector.
When it comes to sports, persons with disabilities have been very much included so far. We've done so much with them, and indeed, they've brought a lot of glory and laurels to Enugu State, and we're deeply proud of them.
This tournament, which is in preparation for the 2025 Deaflympic Tokyo in Japan, got 12 million naira.
I want to for everybody to know that deaf, they can play ball, that there is ability in the ability. And he wants to thank Enugu State government for support and encouragement that he gave to them.
The major aim of this competition is to promote some sense of belonging and promote physical and mental well-being of the deaf players.
Apart from the fact that these players are showing that there is no barrier to what anyone can achieve, this tournament also reveals the passion of Governor Peter Mba towards sports development, as well as giving everyone a sense of belonging. From Nnamdi Azikiwe Stadium in Enugu State, Chika Okorie, NTA News.
And next is Sports Tidbits. Before we go, a recap of our major stories. Nnamdi Odele of the Engineering Department has emerged Chairman Ratawu NTA Enugu Network Center. About 300 disabled persons benefited from the humanitarian gesture organized by the Enugu South Local Government Area in collaboration with the Physiotherapy Department of the UNTH. Finally, we also told you that the first Dim Ojukwu Southeast Deaf Football has kicked off in Enugu State. Many thanks for watching. Good night.